Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Mr. Beefy Presents. Today is a different type of topic. We'll just talk about influencers and all the bad players in the space and just a lot of the stuff that needs to disappear, but it's not. So it's going to affect you. Maybe, maybe not. We'll also talk a little bit about charts, see what's kind of going on. But on crypto Twitter here recently, I've noticed a bunch of scammers, shillers, all that stuff. And I know most of the people here now are all seasoned vets and all that stuff, but there's some people that's coming into the space, right? And for the good reasons, right? They're trying to buy while prices are low, right? Times are tough. A lot of people are looking for yield and stuff like that to help offset some of the expenses from inflation and so on. So I want to kind of talk about the wills of the industry and kind of what to look for and what to stay away from. Okay, so if you notice the influencer and they're passively pushing their secret, or not their secret, but their club or whatever, and there's a fee for it. I mean, let's call it what it is. You're paying them, right, for probably mediocre to subpar content. If they were really good at what they were doing, they could do it for free. So, or at least live off whatever YouTube monetization they get paid or whatever. So, stay away from those guys and gals. Anybody that wants to pay you money to shill you low cap alts or whatever, right? You can figure this stuff out on your own for free. On this channel, I promise you, I will never shill you an affiliate link unless maybe it's, if it's off industry and it's like a cool new hammer or whatever, and it's pretty cool, and I think it's cool, I might, I don't know, but crypto related, no. If it's a good project, and I'll mention it here first before I buy it, and I don't want your my channel's not even monetized. I don't want any of your money. If I ever do make a dime off of ads, you know what? Cool beans. If I help you from making a mistake, and it's all worth it in my eyes, right? All the guys that's been here for a while and gals, a lot of pains went around. So learn from those mistakes. So, one, never buy an influencer's crypto. If they shill you that they're coming out with a new project or whatever, stay away from it. Don't buy it. Chances are everyone that they know has astronomical amounts, and they're going to dump on your heads as soon as they get some liquidity. I won't name names, won't name coins or anything like that. It's not my thing, but it will happen, and I'm pretty sure it's going to happen again pretty soon. So stay away from crypto coins that the shillers invented. Stay away from private groups that you pay for. Even if it's trading, I mean, there's so much. You can get on Twitter. There's so many good people, traders, that just offer this stuff for free because they're making money hand over fist training or whatever. So they write a book or whatever and just give it to you. Use it. It's all free. Low caps, alts and stuff like that. Look, I'll tell you here what I see for free. I'll never ask you for a dime. If and when this channel is ever monetized, please don't super chat me. Take that money and invest it and make yourself better. That's all I ask. Make yourself better. But stay away from those guys, man. You can do this stuff on your own. You just got a little elbow. You got a little elbow in it. Get a little dirty. You can make it. So that's that, right? And don't fall for it. Don't fall for the 1,000x and stuff like that. Don't do it. If you get on YouTube, you see these YouTube videos saying, up tomorrow, down tomorrow, blah, 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 right? And they magically never lose a trade. They're full of crap. They're full of crap. They get wicked all the time. They're bogus. Unless they've hired professional traders to trade for them 24/7 a day. Could happen. I don't know. But the chances of them traveling the world and doing it from their phone are slim to none. So just ignore all that stuff, right? A lot of them, they fake it till they make it. Some of them crash and burn. Don't let that be you, right? Hang on to your money. If you want to make more, do the research. You can do it. Scam-wise in crypto, never, ever, ever, ever see something on Twitter or whatever and send them money or send them crypto. If you do that, you deserve to get wrecked, right? Ain't nobody going to give you free money for nothing. ICOs, watch out for ICOs. You're going to see them in bear markets, especially right now. Everybody's thinking they're John D. Rockefeller or J.P. Morgan or whatever, right? They think they're just the smartest guys in the world. And they see the ICOs. They're scams. 9 out of 10. No, a good project is not going to let retail buy at 5 cents, right? The best case scenario, if that happens, is a slow rug and you can at least get out. It's the best case scenario. Happened to me on a project on Cardano called Ravendex. I got out. I seen the writing on the wall. I seen some telltale signs, and I cashed out pretty early on a. So just watch out. If it's too good to be true in a bear market, it typically is. That's all you gotta. And when you go to a website, let's see here. Hang on here. Let me just see if I can show you something. Let's go here. All right, this is one that I was actually pretty interested in. And then I seen this, right? I was like, wait a minute. Telltale signs that it's a scam from what I've seen, right? One, if it's on Binance Smart Chain. I'm sorry, Binance lovers. There's more scams on that chain. If FTX Exchange was a project, it would be founded on Binance Smart Chain. So, right, you log in, you come to this website, 70% APR. You're like, holy smokes, right? Tells you where to buy and how to buy it, right? And it says stake now, right? And I'm not discounting, right? It could be legit, right here. It tells you the tokens you can prep futures trade. And I do think that prep futures DeFi projects like this will rule the roost next bull run. But it's look at this, right? You see all these signs, right? See all this, and then look at this is GMX, right? Do you see anything about stake now? Anywhere on here? Nope. You don't even see. It's just right available in your preferred network. Right now, if you go up here, whatever, you have to launch the app to see it. Right. In my humble opinion, I could be completely wrong, but this is legit. Like, this builds confidence that these people know what they're doing. They're well funded. They got a long runway. They got plenty of cash. They know what they're doing, right? The other, I know I'm going to get flack over this if anybody ever watches the video, which I'm sure they probably won't. Look what it looks like, right? Hex stakes average 38% return a year, right? Tells you how to swap. You can even connect your wallet here, right? How to buy, stake it, right? It always tells you how to get it, promises you outlandish returns, right? Low risk because it looks fancy. And eventually you will get rugged, right? Eventually something will happen. And I'm sorry for any Hexagon or whatever. But it's the truth. I mean, I think that's the problem with this industry, is that everybody is so tribal and brainwashed that they don't realize what's going on around them, right? I just be careful out there. And the same thing goes with high yield crypto exchanges. If any of these exchanges offer you like 100% APY or whatever, right? That is what it's a liquidity trap, right? If you see someone trying to offer you 100% return on Bitcoin, if you send your Bitcoin in there, I'll pay you 100% or 150%, right? That's a liquidity trap. You're probably not going to get that Bitcoin back. Same thing with ETH, same thing with Polkadot, whatever they can extrapolate value from. That's what it is. It's a trap. So, and I'll give it to Richard Hart. He said this, right? Don't get caught picking up pennies in front of freight trains. And that's what you're doing. So stay away from anything that's high yield or whatever, right? I've got burnt personally by farming. I got burnt real bad on the Chronos thing. Live and learn, right? I took my lessons and I'm like, you know what? Lost a little bit of money, but I've learned, right? And unfortunately, that's the only way most of us will learn is through pain. Even though I'm telling you all this stuff to stay away from, most will still do it, and they'll get wrecked. So stay safe. Stay away from any exchange that has a token that has high yield. Like, these are just like red flags, right? Like Ponzi alert. And you should be fine. I think the real yield projects will do well, and I think most of them are going to be on about 2 or 3 exchanges, or layer 1s and layer 2s. I think between AVAX and Arbitrum, ETH. With GMX, you got GNS between Polygon and ETH. You got, I think it's MVX that's on Polygon as well. So between Polygon, ETH, and AVAX, you'll get covered pretty good. So if you want to explore those and stuff like that and do your research, I think those are legit projects. I've looked into them. I feel confident. But it's not financial advice or anything like that. And again, I'm not going to tell you, most of those I'm not bought in yet. So I'll quit mumbling. I just wanted to get this out here. Be careful out there, guys. It is going to get ugly You're going to see a lot of stuff. People think everybody leaves in a bear market, like all the scammers and stuff like that. This is when it gets really bad. Like, really bad. So just be careful out there. Just a little market recap. SPX broke its ascending wedge, and it may catch a little bounce here around some of these spots here where it's kind of so. Bitcoin will probably do the same. So it's probably going to be pretty boring. And bear markets are designed to be boring, right? Why are they designed to be boring? Because the big boys don't want you here when things are cheap. They want you to either FOMO in and just say, okay, let's just say the SPX goes down here, right? I better buy. Buy their bags. They drop it lower. Knowing emotionally, right, psychology, you'll probably panic sell when they bring it down to here, right? And the chances are really high that you'll panic sell if when they drop it down to here, right? They'll put it out their news. They'll take all kinds of ads out and stuff like that saying Great Depression 2.0. You'll go, oh my God, honey, we're going to lose everything. I better sell it. It's just going to go straight down. Nope. It's all by design. So just be careful out there. Bitcoin, in my opinion, nothing has changed. I still think 7,500. I don't know. 7,100, 7,500, somewhere around there is the bottom, in my humble opinion. And I think next bull run, 18,000, 17,000 will be our bottom. I think layer ones like ETH, AVAX, Arbitrum, layer twos, Polygon, I think those guys will rip and run. While Bitcoin kind of chills out. It might go up to 38, 50,000. Won't put in an all-time high. People will get bummed out. People will say, it's over. Like Bitcoin is just, it's going to go to the wayside. But nope, it won't. That's the sign of the big boys weeding you out, right? When they say the market can stay irrelevant or irrational longer than you can stay insolvent. So 10 years, whatever, this thing will probably blow the doors off. Most of the layer ones, all this stuff you see now is going to be gone. Honestly and truly, the industry probably only needs about 3 to 4 layer ones, maybe. All these people saying all these use cases and all this stuff, let's be honest. Layer one, right? There's 2 things I do think will happen. 3, sorry. I think real estate will be settled in tokenization. I think stocks will be tokenized. I personally would love it. I hate knowing that my stuff is on like Chase or whatever, right? Or Fidelity or Robinhood or Webull. Stuff drives me bonkers. So I would love to have a wallet where I could take my stocks and send it to my wallet, own those stocks like I should, and then when I want to sell them, send them to whoever I want to sell it to, as long as I'm KYC or whatever. And then 3, I think banks will start using this stuff to make international transfers. And it will be everything I'm talking about will be on a subnet or a side chain, right? That we, the public, won't have access to. That's the truth, in my humble opinion. So that's where I'm at with it, guys. I'm sorry for rambling. Just stay safe out there. It's crazy. It's going to get crazier. Just protect your money. Don't get complacent. This is what it's designed to do. It's designed to make you fall asleep or jump at the first dump. Because when you see this dump, you'll say, it's the bottom, right? And then you're going to get an explosive rally, right? So chances are, like the Standard & Poor's or the NASDAQ or something like that, it's probably going to get a bounce off one of its moving averages or one of its like little supports it's made, right? And then Bitcoin is probably going to rally up, right? And everybody like, that's the generational bottom, blah, 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 blah. They don't care because it's not their money. And if they tell you, oh, I bought 3 Bitcoin today, or I bought 10 Bitcoin today, bullshit. They didn't buy nothing. They didn't buy nothing. They're just posting this stuff on Twitter to get some love, get some pat on the back. They didn't buy nothing. They either they're dumb or they're just looking for engagement. I'm telling you right now, stack your cash and be ready. Don't get complacent. Have your buy orders set. Find a nice, safe exchange. My preferred exchange is Coinbase. I think Coinbase will be one of the 2 that survive in the United States. One, they don't have a token. Now they're just cracking. I think those 2 will probably have lines of credit. They'll have a bank charter, and they'll be FDIC insured, so your funds will eventually be. And I think Coinbase is a target, honestly and truly. If JP Morgan or Fidelity or somebody like that, I'd buy Coinbase. It's the safest play on the market, right? If you want to tap into this industry, that's the safest way. So that's what I'm using. You use whatever you feel comfortable with, but just have your buy orders ready. If you see of influencers video saying, and it drives me bonkers, buy now, Bitcoin's getting ready to go up 28%. Buy my indicators. Bruh, 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 bruh. I had what was it? I seen one that says, I had a epiphany or whatever. It's garbage. And then the next video, be prepared for a 50% dump. No crap. Right? No crap. Stop paying those people money. If you want more stress and less success, go find that dude at whatever crypto university or whatever, right? If buy those, if you want to get wrecked, buy those indicators. Pay that dude more than you make while he's sitting back there eating a steak, driving a Maserati or whatever, the McLaren or whatever, right? And you're over there driving a Corolla, sucking off fruit roll-ups at lunch break. I mean, that's the dude that is they've wrecked you. So stay safe out there. Stay away from that garbage. You can do it. I'll post good stuff here when I see it. If I see it, I'm not going to post random garbage just for clicks. If it's here on this channel, it'll be worth something. So keep your head above water. Keep your cash high. Be ready for the buys. Mr. Beefy out.